Alright, so there's another body. Just spear you real quick. I've really been cleaning up the island. The Krypt kid, he's a great guy. He's been running around, he's really helping with the recycling of both the bodies and the souls here. Every day his power grows just a little. If only we could find like a proper map to this island, I tell you what, it would really help with the things that we're trying to accomplish, but it's okay. The Krypt kid doesn't mind running around. Now, who is the Krypt kid? Where does he come from? What are his origins? What do we know about this person? That's the question that I'm going to ask here today. What do we know about the Krypt kid? First thing that we know is we know nothing. We're tossed into controlling him with almost no real explanation as to who he is or why. As far as we know, he's just a lonely explorer out here, caught up in the world of Mortal Kombat. Maybe he accidentally made it to Shang Tsung's island. I find that to be too easy to accept. My theory: the Krypt kid is the bastard son of Shang Tsung, possibly even Shang Tsung and maybe Sindel. I base that off of his outfit. The fact that Shang Tsung has welcomed him to the island and has somewhat been helping him in the only manner that I think Shang Tsung would even know how to help someone, leads me to believe that Shang Tsung is fond of this young boy. And the only reason that Shang Tsung would be fond of this kid is honestly if he was related to him in some way, because Shang Tsung don't give a shit about anybody. I think that Shang Tsung and Sindel had a bastard child they didn't want anyone to ever find out about. Shirley Khan could never know why the horrible things that he would do to both of them are not of this world. So they kept it all a secret, you see. They sent the bastard child, the Krypt kid, off to live in an orphanage where he was raised by the Shaolin monks, the same folks who helped to train Liu Kang and Kung Lao. Where is this at? Okay. Raised this boy. Now, the Krypt kid never really fit in with those people, though. He didn't like them. He didn't get along with them. He fought a lot. He knew that he was drawn to power and special from most around him. That's when he started to learn that he could control these mystical aspects of his life. I think upon becoming the proper age, he left the Shaolin. He ran away from there. He'd had enough of that. He'd overlasted his stay, and he knew he could do better with his life. He knew that there was more for him. So he started searching, investigating, wandering, exploring, looking for clues, hints that may help him with his past and who he is and his parents, which led him to the tales of the Mortal Kombat tournament. Now, upon hearing about this and the fighters who were drawn to the flame, the battle, the thirst for blood and power, he realized that this was him. This was what he was drawn to. However, these events take place after the events of the Mortal Kombat of which we know. And thus that's why you see he comes here to Shang Tsung's island, and Shang Tsung's island is decrepit. It's clearly been, easily 100 years or something. I don't know what we're looking at as far as the erosion here. I'm just going to lock in 100. He comes here searching for answers, and that's when Shang Tsung's spirit that still haunts and roams the land noticed him, and he knows that this boy is his kin, though he'll never tell him, because that's not Shang Tsung's way. But that's why he's helping him. The Krypt kid, as he goes through here, I mean, what else would explain his ability to so effortlessly wield Scorpion's spear? Look at that. He just bow, and then to rip in half, that power, that sheer strength of a combatant. His ability to wield Shao Kahn's hammer. Just bow and hit shit. Most mortal men could never even pick such a hammer up. name? The swordsman bastard. I don't know why, but his name is eluding me right now. But him. Kenshi. Kenshi is his name. Kenshi's punk ass. How else would the Krypt kid be able to throw this on and walk through the nether realm, if you will, the dark side, the spiritual realm, while this would tear a mortal's brain in half? They would never be able to process what they were seeing or comprehend any of the power that be before them. What we have here. Well, hello. Thank you for your greetings, sir. What we have here is the origins of the Krypt kid and his search for his past and his true identity as to who he is. That is what we have here. Before us, the Krypt kid. I don't understand why people just pop up and say things in chat and then just leave for no reason. No less, the Krypt kid knows that he must find his origins and find who his parents are, and he believes that this island, these relics, are the keys to that, and they may very well be. Soon we will find out as the Krypt kid continues his journeys. Now, I personally am running out of like area to look through, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing wrong up to this point, but I do appear to be a bit on the stuck side yet again. I think that I am to a point now where I'm getting to the area where I'm going to need to reset these these chests, because I am running out of things to open at a steady rate. So we've done a lot in here. We've done about as much as we could. So, I'm going to go break this window. I have so many key items. Wait. I wonder. I'm gonna go up here. We're gonna try something here. I was about to end it. But we're gonna try something here. Each one is just locked, so I cannot open those right now. But what about over here? Is there anything that I can add into these yet? Because I found a bunch of combatant stuff. Appears to still just raiding. Yo. But this doesn't make any sense. Alright, well, nonetheless, peoples, this is where we call it adieu on this one. The origins of the Krypt kid. Where did he come from? What is his purpose? Why is he here? I think now we all know.